Today, battlers, we're diving together into Fossil Cup with a team that I think is gonna entertain you a lot. Okay, I know what you're thinking, Ganeto, you are losing straight and square to those steel types. You know what? You are not wrong. Yes, we are losing to the steel types, and still we're gonna provide some coverage as well. So stay tuned till the end because we're gonna have some really nice battles coming up with this amazing pressuring team on the fast attack factor. So able to complete the farm down here with those Razor Leafs. At the back they have a Golisabot and a Dugong. All of a sudden our Razor Leafer is just gonna dominate this battle, and I think that this team's success is gonna be formed around the fast attack pressure that we are gonna have. So the main reason that I use this team is because I want some even faster battles than Fossil Cup can provide. So yeah, I was having a lot of fun with this team. I think you're gonna enjoy it. You're gonna enjoy it a lot. That's why I have it here showcased on my channel. So able to block the X Scissor, and I think that even if we take one X Scissor, we can definitely survive it with this. But as you can see, in a while, this is not gonna deal a lot of damage at all. Able to complete the farm down here, but first they're gonna throw the final X Scissor. This is not gonna do enough damage, and of course, right after, we're gonna take the big victory. Into the next one now, and we're facing a Gyarados up in front. Horrible lead scenario for us. We have to get out of there, and unfortunately our Primarina will be our safe switch. And I say unfortunately because Primarina happens to be as well the best counter that we can get for Gyarados, but of course I cannot reveal my Razor Leafer yet because it's gonna get walled hard down pretty fast. So anyways, right here we're just gonna take, I believe, the move. Doesn't matter at all. We have the even shield advantage, the even shield scenario. So even with Gyarados around, I'm pretty sure that we can still farm down with Ludicolo. So it all depends on what they have at the back. Able to reveal the Ludicolo at the back, there is gonna be the Quagsire, and of course by blocking once here we can safely farm down and complete the farm down even against a Pokemon like Gyarados. So this is gonna be another big win for our team, and we're having a Swampert up on the lead for the next one. So Kingdra here is gonna do a lot of solid work, and guess what? They have a steel type at the back. So whenever we're encountering a steel type Pokemon, this is gonna be like a nightmare battle for our whole team. So even on the switch here, we do not have a lot of options, to be honest, but I have to stay in with Kingdra and try to do my best with Octazooka. After debuffing them once, I'm pretty sure I can tank with this, and like a champ, this Zap Cannon. Look at how little damage it can do, and now Lock-ons are gonna be extremely clutch. Knowing that they have Swampert makes me think that Ludicolo can be a key element to my success here. At the back they have a Pelipper, and you know what? This is a solid team that we can definitely melt down right now. With our Primarina coming in super clutch up against this team, we're just gonna try to tank those moves, not gonna shield anything, and of course in the process I'm not gonna throw anything as well. So Kingdra goes in, I just want to take that remaining energy that they have out of play so that I can be on the safer spot with my Ludicolo. I'm expecting the Swampy to return, but right now Ludicolo can just emerge into the battle and finish them off. So Kingdra against Pelipper, and this is gonna be the final battle with Kingdra up on the lead. Right after, because of all those steel types, we're gonna switch out to a better option. So let's see what we have here, because Ferrothorn is coming up, and Ferrothorn is a pretty nice Pokemon overall, and as you're gonna see, it is gonna struggle a whole team and completely walling it down. So the best thing that we can do is to reach to the outrage just to do severe damage to this Pokemon, and then rely to them not having a Kartana at the back, because I was losing a lot to Ferrothorn teams, and when I use this team, all of a sudden all of my battles had a Ferrothorn. So that's why I'm not gonna show every single battle out there, but I won some, I lose a lot, but still there is play around it, and this is one of the few scenarios that you can do it. Able to try and farm down here after I block, of course, the potential Weather Ball, because we're getting too low. And let's see what they have as their final Pokemon. It is gonna be Swampy, so they have to reach to the Earthquake against my Primarina. Can they do it on time? I don't think so, and we can just charm down all the way, so that is gonna be a solid victory. So here is the first battle out of the next 4 that we're gonna replace Kingdra with Quagsire, and mainly because of the steel types that I was encountering a lot. Even against a Ferrothorn up on the lead, Quagsire under seals can still pressure on its shadow form, which is pretty crazy. So against Lucario here, we're gonna be able to completely farm down, and of course now they have Lantern, which is returning for the final time as it seems into the battle. Since they have Quagsire, I'm not expecting a Seal to be honest, so I'm just gonna go for the big move and the Psychic. They're getting super low, so at this point I'm just gonna take whatever they throw, just a Surf, and Quagsire now can go in. At the back they have a Scavalier, so Ludicolo will not be that great on this matchup. However, it will be great against the Lantern, so we're having a pretty nice team as you can see here, with both Quagsire and Ludicolo protecting Primarina from the Lantern. Absolutely amazing. And at this point we're just gonna block whatever they throw and keep pressuring with our moves. However, as it seems, I get a little bit too overreacting to that amazing farm down that I can do, but it doesn't matter because still we can go in with Ludicolo, and of course my greedy behavior here is just gonna be absolutely amazing because we can still farm down with those Razor Leaves even though we get hit by a Thunderbolt. So into the next one now, we're having a Sandslash upon the lead. With Kingdra lead, this is a Nightmare lead for sure, but with Quagsire, this is looking pretty wonderful. They are catching a move on the Pelipper, which is pretty great for them. I just want to throw before they throw an Ice Punch or anything, but that was not the case at all. So anyways, just gonna block the next move. It is gonna be a Weather Ball, but I did not want to risk it at this point. I was not sure if I was missing a fast attack or two, so that's why I did not count correctly. And at this point now we have the Psychic to do tremendous amount of damage on the Shadow Alolan Sandslash. Come on Ganeto, you got this. At this point we're gonna go down to the Drill Run, doesn't matter at all. Ludicolo can still go in, and I'm pretty sure that we can resist pretty much whatever they throw. It is gonna be just a nice punch, not gonna resist it, but still not gonna do a lot of damage. And with Jellicent at the back and my shield alive and well, Ludicolo might just be able to complete the farm down here. Let's see together, because this is another move coming off from the Jellicent. It is gonna be just a serve. They have time for nothing else, and they back out with Alolan Sandslash remaining with minimal amount of HP. Speaking of Alolan Sandslash, here is once again another lead with its Shadow form up in front. So we're just gonna stay in obviously and try to pressure for that Mud Bomb. Of course I'm expecting a Seal to be honest, and right after I can easily manipulate them since I can get to that next charge attack pretty fast and faster than they do. I'm not sure if I want to spend a shield here, so I'm just gonna go straight for the Mud Bomb before they do anything weird, but they end up catching on the Pelipper, which is a pretty nice play, and now I can reveal my Charmer. Knowing that they have Alolan Sandslash makes me think that they are most likely gonna have no other counter to my Charmer here, but still I have to avoid that matchup anyways. Gonna completely farm down this thing, and now we're having the Disarming Voice for the Alolan Sandslash, but instead they bring into the fight Jellicent, which is a smart choice, and of course we're just gonna go down now to the following move. It is gonna be just a Shadow Ball, so it all depends on Ludicolo right now. I'm expecting a Drill Run, I think, I don't know, it's gonna be an Ice Punch, okay, makes more sense, my bad here, and right after we will try to completely farm down with those Razor Leaves. However, they're getting super close to another move, and we can catch right on the 5th Shadow Claw to our Quagsire, and now Ludicolo will just emerge victorious against their complete line. Into the final one, trainers, and we're having a Lantern upon the lead, so able to catch a pretty nice lead, and as it seems Quagsire works much better than Kingdra most of the times. So right here we're just gonna keep going at it with those Mud Bombs, and they're gonna block, okay, they're just gonna let that go through, okay, that makes a lot of sense. And right after on the CMP, because I know I can win the CMPs, right at the 5th Spark, I'm just gonna throw my next Mud Bomb, and of course they're gonna let that go through. So I want to sacrifice this Pokemon for the greater good, as it seems, since at the back they have double steal. SD Spray on my side, pretty smart move if you ask me, but still we're just gonna go with the Disarming Voice for cheap damage. They want to block, which is great news for me, and they have to throw now some more energy, otherwise they are getting farmed down. So with the Scavalier being around, I'm pretty sure that I have to rely on my Ludicolo for the end game. Of course we can farm down even though they double resist our Razor Leaves, we don't care at all, and now they are coming back into the battle with Lucario. Lucario. Straight for the Shadow Ball, we're just gonna call it with a shield, and right after we're gonna farm down with this because Ludicolo is an amazing Pokemon to finish off unsuspected opponents. So that is gonna be all for today, trainers. Thank you for watching and for staying till the end. Just be sure to leave a huge like before you go, and of course leave a subscribe because you might want to see more of my content here on YouTube, and by checking up the notifications on your YouTube account you might as well get notified by my content as well. So why not do that, trainers? With that said, I have 2 videos for you to check out, so feel free to do so, and I will see you all into the next one.